Character clash. Ready?
Round 1.
Physical skills.
Roger is an animated rabbit with surprising stamina, but his clumsiness and tendency to get into trouble don't help him much. At least he can bounce and stretch like a piece of gum. Roger has the stamina of a rag doll, but when it comes to physical strength, he's closer to a stuffed rabbit than the Hulk. Sure, he could survive a fall from a skyscraper, but what else? His specialty is running, jumping, and screaming. When your strengths are running in circles while slipping on banana peels, things aren't looking good. He's like a spring with ears. When Stanley Ipkiss puts on the mask, he becomes a whirlwind of energy with the physical capabilities of a cartoon. He can shape-shift, stretch, and basically do anything that defies the laws of physics, but with style. If Roger is a stuffed rabbit, the mask is a tornado with self-control issues. It's like a carnival god who's had too much Red Bull. Roger could be running for his life before the mask finishes yawning. Watch out for giant hammers.
Round 2.
Combat skills.
Roger is more of a lover than a fighter. His combat style relies on luck and help from his friends. Stealth is not his strong suit, as his shrill laugh gives him away from miles away. His combat style involves desperate screaming and running in circles, hoping that chaos will solve the problem. Roger and stealth in the same sentence is a joke in itself. He might try to hit you with a frying pan, but only after being scared by his own shadow. What could possibly go wrong? The mask is a master of chaos and improvisation. He can pull weapons out of nowhere and use the environment to his advantage. While stealth isn't his style, his ability to surprise and confuse his enemies is lethal. The mask is a master of comedic combat. He can transform any object into a lethal or hilarious weapon. And while stealth isn't his forte, if he gets bored, he might just pop up behind you with a trumpet, just to tell you that you're going to lose. And then you explode, literally.
Round 3.
Survival skills.
Roger has a surprisingly high survival ability for such a clumsy guy. His immunity to the effects of gravity, bullets, and basically anything, his cartoonish nature, saves him from a fate worse than death, namely, falling into the dip. He survives thanks to sheer luck and chaos. The mask is virtually indestructible. He can rebuild himself, regenerate, and get out of impossible situations with just a smile and a joke. If Roger depends on chaos, the mask controls it and makes it his ally. It's like surviving a zombie apocalypse, but with fireworks and laughter, and he'd come out dancing to Cuban Pete. His biggest weakness is, ironically, taking off his mask, but good luck trying that in combat.
Round 4.
Unprepared.
Roger doesn't have a plan, ever. He'd be like a chicken with his head cut off. He'd probably try to reason with the mask or just run around in circles screaming and walk into his own trap. But mostly because the mask would be laughing. It's not a very effective strategy. The mask needs no preparation, he's pure chaos. His creativity and limitless power give him an overwhelming advantage in any spontaneous confrontation. Roger could try to sneak around, but that would be like trying to hide from a tornado with a bad sense of humor. It's hard to beat someone whose default response to everything is to become more ridiculous and deadly.
Round 5.
With preparation.
Given time to prepare, Roger could pull together some fun traps, but let's face it, he's more likely to get tangled up in them. Roger has a heart, but not enough to stop the mask from turning his plans into confetti. Still, his best hope is that the mask laughs so hard he passes out. The mask with preparation is a nightmare come true. Cheats. He sees them coming and turns them into children's balloons. His ability to manipulate reality gives him an insurmountable advantage. Strategy? You better turn your plan into a musical, because the mask has it all figured out. Comedy is his weapon, and it's lethal.
Round 6.
General data.
Roger Rabbit. Physical skills 3, combat skills 2, survival skills 7, unprepared 4, with preparation 5, total 21. The Mask, physical skills, 9, combat skills, 8, survival skills, 9, unprepared, 9, with preparation, 10, total, 45.
Final round.
Conclusion.
The Mask wins by a landslide. While Roger Rabbit is an expert at surviving the impossible, the Mask is an animated tornado with a sadistic sense of humor and an unlimited ability to break the laws of physics and manipulate reality that make him virtually invincible. Roger is lovable and has his chaotic charm, but the Mask is a force of the gods, combining the brutality of a comedy god with the subtlety of a steamroller. Roger Rabbit has an uncanny knack for survival that comes more from luck than skill. In any scenario, the Mask has the upper hand, whether it's a spontaneous showdown or time to prepare his attack. Roger may have luck and charisma, but the Mask has everything else. As Roger runs for his life, the Mask dances with victory in his hands, literally. As the Mask would say at the end, smokin'.
Do you agree with the result? And if not, tell me why. Musicality. If you like this video, please subscribe, like and share.